YouTube, what's happening? I'm bringing you the best cam build. Thank you for all the support on this channel. Today, we're going with a top one. This one has worked wonders for Harry so far this FIFA, so if you're going to use it, drop a like on this video. And guys, you see this on every YouTuber, I understand that, but only 53% of you are subscribed, and more importantly, only 1.5% are female. I don't see, what am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? Subscribe to the goddamn channel. Let's get that female up at least 60% by next time I do one of these silly things, okay? Subscribe if you haven't. It's totally free. It helps me out, please. I mean, you don't even know. It changes my life a lot. Big time. Looking for some more female subs as well. You put pro clubs content out, you expect at least... I mean, what is going on?
How do I get to the
the
height and weight section?
Don't need to. For God's sake. Right, I'm here with the great Rodinho, playing centre forward in cam. What's going on? Well, you find out. Do you want to go as your height, Harry? Talk us through it.
Yeah. As you can see, John, height is 5'4", and it's the smallest 5'4" build that you can go.
Show us that, because I know that people in the comments are going to be like, I knew it.
Yeah. So rather than being this 5'4", as you can see the stats, I am. Rather than being this 5'4" with 87 acceleration, I'm this 5'4". £99 as well, because got to be quick and snappy. Don't want to let the opposition catch it. And as for traits, I know traits. Everyone's going to love my traits, John. Yeah. So no physical, of course. Obviously no defending. Lots of dribbling. For my dribbling, I just went literally straight to the skills and the flair. I didn't add any extra dribbling traits on. And then I put passing just simply because I think when we started the game, we noticed that the passes were a bit wonky and stuff. So I just decided to just whack a bit of pass on. Plus, I'm like a cam, and it doesn't hurt to have extra.
Yeah, and obviously you're set up as a centre forward, so take them all off in passing. What your passing's 90 at the moment. It goes to 84. So yeah, I guess I can see why you've done that. Personal preference.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what the f did I have on? Yeah, it's obviously personal preference, to be honest.
You're working your way to that giant throw-in. Really important,
yes,
bottom right.
Yes, mate, yes. Yeah, obviously it's all personal preference, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra bit of passing in cam.
You're going to see the clips afterwards. Phenomenal talent.
And I imagine as well that a lot of people kind of don't play cam the way that I play cam. Because as a front three, let me just go through my trade. So no shooting, because the shooting's good enough anyway, do you know what I mean? It's 85. I'm working my way to a weak foot, to be fair. I know it doesn't look that way, but I am actually trying. But I've only played 25 games, so I still need loads of skill points. So after I do when I actually get skill points now, they're all going into weak foot. Yeah, and then pace, I've just gone with, you're quick enough anyway, to be honest. Rather than spending a skill point on this or this, I put it in the middle because it gives, for the same price,
gives you one of each.
It gives you one of each.
I taught you that.
Yeah, you definitely taught me that. And then obviously goalkeeping traits, I don't have any in there. And
really,
as for the way that I play cam as well, is we like to interchange a lot. So I will be playing up front sometimes, and like John or Billy would be sitting back in cam. So, yeah, it's just however you play, really. I don't know why I've said that, but that's about it, really.
That's it, mate. I'm going to get into showing the lucky people watching this video some highlights, and then we'll get into the video. So, thanks for coming on, Rodinho. Your link's in the description, as always.
Well, thank you so much. Cheers, mate.
So that's the great Rodinho, a.k.a. Purple. As most people know him on our live streams, the classic Purple needs to pass more comment. It will always live on. We're going to show you how we play. Like he said, we interchange a lot. We have a slightly unique style of playing in the front three with me and Billy and him. And I will be commentating over some of the clips just to give you an insight and some tips to maybe make yourselves a little bit better. If you need a cam to be better, send this video to him now.
Oh, I should do a quiz whilst we play Pro Clubs. I mean, I'm just assuming that I'm a quiz master. It's just the natural order of things.
Oh!
Can they just back out?
Alter. So, playing in cam, I mean, you really just want to set your strikers up and everything, and this is a decent starter build to go with. Harry's not played as much games as us. You can see the passing and all of the highlights in these clips, really, I'm just going to talk over them. You'll basically get an understanding of how we play, tips-wise, and how you can improve. If your cam's a little bit sloppy, he's going to want to see this video. We basically play as a front three. It's kind of like a 4-3-3, really, when we're going forwards, because we're always offering for each other, but we do stay as close to each other as we can. It's important to do that. The flair trait there, really important to set that pass up. I don't think people really recognise how useful the flair trait can be when you're trying to make, you know, a really tight attacking pass. A lot of people think it's just for fun. I think it's actually a really effective trait, and it has been for a while on FIFA Pro Clubs, to be honest, guys. In this next clip, you'll see how close we do stay. I mean, all four of us are really within, like, I don't know, 10 yards of each other at the start of that build-up. You want to be giving each other as many options, especially when you're playing against an any, just around like 4 or 5 different options at all times to pass the ball to, or keep it yourself, obviously. That's the best way to go. A lot of this game is, you know, like I said, in the striker build, which is popping up in the top right-hand corner right now, is a lot of like sweating the ball. You want to pass the ball across the goalkeeper to ensure that you will score as many times as possible. But on this FIFA especially, you know that the shooting is really overpowered. I mean, Harry's got nothing in his shooting, and some of the finishing on here, I mean, some of these games, he's like 5-10 games in as well. He's literally just starting off, and he's putting shots in off of the crossbar like he's got 90 shot power. You want to make sure you're setting up your strikers as much as possible, but like he said himself in the trait, introduction of this video, he is going to be taking the role of striker a lot. A lot of the time he's overlapping, not always, but sometimes he set me up with that pass, put me in on goal, and just taking the ball around the keeper is so easy this FIFA. One big thing to note is, of course, is that he's playing in the centre forward build. The stats just seem better. I mean, last FIFA we always recommended playing in striker when you're playing in the cam position rather than actual cam, and it was broken for a long period of time. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now, the cam rating at least. I haven't heard any complaints, or at least not as many as usual. I have heard complaints on fronts of drop-ins not working, skill points not registering throughout the game, people controlling different pros when custom tactics is on. So there are a lot of bugs that are currently in pro clubs. But basically what I want to show you is that the centre forward position is definitely the best one to go for if you're in striker and in cam so far. That might change with a patch. I'm very doubtful of that. But you can see here, really, if you were watching these clips, it would be impossible to tell who was in striker and who was in cam most of the time. We do play as just a front three. Very solid any, and sometimes having the CDM to get the ball up to us. But we're just interchanging a lot. Harry coming in here at the front, Billy's at the back post, and Harry manages to get an easy tap in with the sweat there. It's nice this year that cam seems to actually work. I know a lot of you will have that memory of playing in cam and it putting you in left back. An absolute disaster that I'm pretty sure lasted the whole of a FIFA cycle, right? Thankfully, that seems to be over. I mean, I can't believe it took as long as it did to patch, but actually, it's EA Sports. I totally can. And here he is, big Rat Fonny. Big Rat Fonny started off with Fat Ronnie, and look at where he is now. He's just a maestro picking up the Division 10 title. It really is a good build. I think centre forward is the way to go, like I said a million times. Easy passes into the striker at all times, just to spread defences. We've been playing this game for like not too long, but we can already seem to have a really good understanding of it. We're 25-0-0. We'll be streaming most nights, so if you haven't tuned into any of our streams yet, guys, what are you doing? Make sure you're subscribed. Ring the notification bell. Don't miss when we go live. Right here, you see Harry just staying put, always looking for that easy sweat option and finishing. And he gets a lot of goals for us, as well as a lot of assists. Right here, you see I've been drawn out into cam. Important to notice what he's doing here, running and overlapping, taking the role of striker. Lovely big first touch. And the X pass into Johnny P. Another big tip for you guys when you're looking to sweat the ball across the face of goal is to double tap the X button or the pass button. I don't do Xbox, I don't know, but X on PS4 passing. You can do it with triangle as well for a through ball. If you double tap that button, it lifts the ball a little bit. And on previous FIFAs, it's been very effective when sweating a ball across the face of goal. And not a lot of people know it. I feel like not a lot of people know it. Give it a go. He does do it in this position coming up soon. Not here, he smashes this one in the top corner. The next clip that rolls out, he gets the ball, a little double X. It just shows you that it does just lift up a little bit in the air. And it doesn't need to be done there, but it does help. So keep that in mind. Right, I'm going to the managing position.
No, we got a better view of the game from over there, John. Come on.
Yeah, I can really see. I'm just assuming we're on this
side.
Tell
you what, you can be that manager.
Yeah,
all right, I'll be Jurgen Klopp. You be Frank Lampard.
All right, go on. Wait, who's who?
What? I feel like you don't know them. Oh, hold on.
No, I know the story. No, Billy, we're doing something, mate. Come on.
Oh,
right,
no,
yeah,
no.
Billy, right, John, you can be Jurgen. You can be Jurgen.
No, you be Jurgen. I'm Frank. Frank. Let me just finish this mouthful. You've won one fucking title, mate. Oh, I'm gonna go back to eating.
Wow.
Yeah, big man. You've won one title, mate. Yeah.
Calm down.
Do the calm down emote. Look, yeah.
What is it?
I can't remember. I think it's one of them. There you go. Look. Yeah, calm down. Yeah, you can sit down. I'll spin you.
Calm down.
Yeah, nice.
Right, hold
Birds
on,
up there. We should probably play the game. Okay, you want to be Frank?
Wait, hold on.
Shut the fuck up!
He is famously Irish.
I don't watch a lot of football, mate.
You won one Premier League, giving it the big one.
You won one trophy.